Vice Principal Hubbard? I know you're worried about Principal Moonlight. I am too, and so are the students and the staff. But you still have a job to do, and that's running the school the way Principal Moonlight would want it.
Yeah, you're right. What caused her to collapse, by the way?
She was having trouble breathing, and when she collapsed, a dumbbell fell onto her. The doctors say she was having severe anxiety attack.
Dear Lord. I hope she's okay.
She will be. Principal Moonlight is one of the strongest people I've met throughout my teaching career.
I am worried a little. I've only been here at Moonlight High School for a very short period of time, and I don't know if I can handle running it all on my own.
I know, and that's why you're going to need some help. There's another part of the reason why I came in here to talk to you.
Go on, Miss Azure. I'm listening.
Well, before I became the English teacher here at the school, I used to be a principal myself back in my hometown. So, I'd like to offer to become a temporary principal filling in for Principal Moonlight until she comes back.
That would actually be much appreciated.
I've been working at Moonlight High School for 7 years. I know we can make decisions with Principal Moonlight not present. And I know this will be easier for Vice Principal Hubbard since he's only been working here for 2 days. I'm sure he can get used to this after a long while.
Miss Azure extending her hand to help me out is very kind of her. I haven't even gotten to know her all that well, other than that, she's the English teacher, and that she cares about me just as much as I do. So I was more than happy to take her up on her suggestion.
She was having a severe anxiety attack?
Yeah, no kidding. Since Miss Azure knows Principal Moonlight really well, and that she used to be a principal in the past, she can take over her job. Stacy. This is all I needed on my last nerve. I don't want to see this girl.
Hey Stacy.
Hey.
Good morning, Stacy.
Fuck you.
Really?
Okay, Jessica and Stacy. In my office. This battle between Jessica and Stacy never ends.
Is that how you say hello to me?
Shut up.
Enough is enough. I'm sick of these two girls belittling each other, yelling at each other. It's the same thing as last time. What the hell is going on out there?
You need to shut your mouth for once in your life.
Said the one who needs to mind your own fucking business while I was on the phone.
You don't know when enough is enough.
Enough is enough. I don't want to hear it anymore.
It's all your fault that I got suspended.
Why don't you just shut your mouth for a second?
Here we go again.
I'm Jessica. I must love.
Oh really?
Girls, do I have to go through this again?
She needs to.
Be quiet. I cannot have you girls arguing. Principal Moonlight is at the hospital right now.
That's where Jessica needs to be.
Really?
This is not a joke, Stacy. I'm serious. I don't want to hear anything else. Here's the way it's gonna work. Miss Azure is our substitute principal for the rest of the week. We need you both on your best behavior. Period. Don't test me today. Because if you do by fighting each other again, you both will be suspended for 10 days. And the next time you fight each other, you will be serving Saturday detention for the rest of this semester. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Got it.
Alright, get on to class.
It's really nerve-wracking for me. It's not really like me. When I call myself a party pooper, I was like, yeah, I've been shitting my pants when my birthday came early. Ha 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 ha.
I was just standing in the hallway after first period, and when I looked to my left, I noticed Declan holding his stomach.
Declan, what's wrong?
It's my stomach. It hurts. Ow. Damn it.
You okay? I'm getting a little worried about Declan having a bellyache. And so I want to take him to the nurse.
What seems to be the problem, sweetheart?
It's my stomach. It really hurts.
All right, where does it hurt?
Ow. Right there.
Oh. I see. It seems to me that you have appendicitis.
Now I'm starting to get more concerned for Declan having appendicitis. But when I saw Jerome listening in, he seems to be even more scared than I am.
Your appendix could be inflaming right now. Once it grows big, it could burst. Sounds like we're gonna have to take you to the hospital.
This is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Jerome. Hey.
I was running off. Overwhelmed with emotions I have right now about Declan.
He was just at the brink. Mr. Ballard, escort Jerome to my office. I'd like to talk with him, one-on-one. Let's talk, Jerome. Why'd you take off like that?
I was overhearing about Declan having appendicitis. I'm so sorry for running off like that.
You're very lucky you didn't take off running off of the school grounds. Otherwise you'd be in a whole lot more trouble, or even worse, you could have possibly gotten hurt. I really like Jerome, but I'm absolutely sick about a student running in the halls out of the blue. Fortunately, a nurse walks in with really good news about Declan.
Jerome, we took Declan to the hospital, and he's going to be okay. They're just gonna start operating.
Oh, thank goodness.
Jerome. I would like to ask you, why exactly did you take off running after you heard about what Declan was dealing with regarding his appendix? Was it mainly due to being overwhelmed with feelings of worry or panic?
Well, yeah.
I know that feeling, and so do many others. In fact, all of us at some point experience those emotions when we hear about something, and our minds tend to focus on either the worst case, or best case scenario. In your case, you clearly thought about the worst case scenario, like something far worse was going to happen that possibly would affect Declan in a much more serious manner. And you just weren't sure how to react or even feel about it, and allowed those thoughts and emotions to cloud your mind.
I guess I was being dramatic. But I hope things will go well with Declan.
As do I, and everyone else who has learned of what has happened. As for you, I'll be letting you off with a warning, despite you trying to run off the way you did. But try taking off like that again, and you won't get off as easy. Is that understood, Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
You can head to class now.
I really regret about how I acted. But knowing that Vice Principal Hubbard is right, I feel much better. I feel good on the inside. And I promise to try and do better for next time.
What do you girls think of our trio?
I thought it was great.
You thought our trio's better than Jasmine and Catherine's duet?
I guess.
I thought we did better than them too.
I feel hurt.
Girls, before you start making compliments, I understand that you have opinions, but you have to be careful with what you say in front of everyone in the room.
I thought we did fabulous.
Right, and you're not the judge who thinks she's always right.
I'm not saying that.
I'm calling it like I see it. I thought you girls did okay. I think you need to work on the harmony more when you do a duet, a trio. You don't know how would people feel when you say things that doesn't go their way, whether if it's unintentional or not.
I just thought that we were better than the rest of people.
You thought you were better than most of the people in this choir class? Oh, that's cocky.
But that's how I feel, performance-wise.
I was appalled. I cannot believe that a 14-year-old, young adult, would open her mouth and act like that in a room full of talented students. Did you hear everyone else sing?
That's how I felt.
Of course I thought we did great. You know, every person and every singer that gets out there, thinking they are the best singer. And they think it. They just don't say it. And you know Lulu, being coerced, she said it.
We have a really nice camaraderie amongst the girls here, but we don't critique each other. I asked you how you felt about you, not in comparison to everyone else. Just about your performance. Although, I don't need to critique anyone because, well, you did it for me.
I don't think there is an apology to give to us. She said it. It's out there. And it was wrong, and it was bad. It will take years to regain our trust. We are her friends. We are her comrades. We are her classmates. She shouldn't belittle others. That's not a good fit for you, honey. To get the variable by itself, you divide by 2 on each side. And then, you cross out 2 divided by 2. Then you solve 4 divided by 2. Obviously you know what 4 divided by 2 is.
Well, I know normal students do, but not Nikki.
Excuse me?
Pardon me, Mrs. Brooks. But I overheard someone say, I know normal students do, but not Nikki. So, who said it? 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, that those kinds of words are not allowed here at Moonlight High School.
Mrs. Williams did Vice Principal Hubbard.
Well, it's the truth.
Mrs. Williams, you are supposed to be helping Nikki, not make things harder for her, and especially not saying something hurtful to her either.
Maybe you should have been more strict with her. I mean, you know you can just yell at her, putting her in place.
You better start doing a lot better at your job than you are right now, or I will be more than happy to fire you.
Says the one who doesn't have friends or relatives that have a disability, neither do you. So you don't understand.
Well, Mrs. Williams, since we are in math class, let me to take this opportunity to ask you a math question. What is 1 plus 0?
I'm not stupid. It's 1, everyone knows that.
Incorrect. 1 dumb Karen, plus 0 brains, equals 100% stupidity. Because if you were smart, you would know both myself and Principal Moonlight have disabilities. And yet despite that, we are doing much better in life than you are. Damn. He just straight-handed this Karen. Now grab all of your belongings and get out of this school. You are fired. Door, that way.
I've never seen Vice Principal Hubbard kick some ass goodbye.
Nikki, I will personally see to it that you get a new, and much more qualified special ed teacher to help you with your work.
Thank you, Vice Principal Hubbard.
You're welcome.
I don't think I've ever seen a principal and a vice principal get all badass in my entire life, but it actually feels good to have them get brutal, but also has a good heart.
So Lulu, how about that overinflated ego, huh? This choir class has been holding grudges right now.
We're not doing a trio because of her?
Unfortunately not, Lucy. I'll have to hear everyone's comments and listen to the critiques though. I don't think what she did during your guys' trio audition really is what my concern is. It was in front of the entire class and saying that she was fabulous than everybody else here.
You know what? You flustered her. She didn't mean it like that.
I know, but it's not about fighting Odessa. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. But it's different when people are paying me for my opinion. So, that's why you girls are not doing your trio. You know, Lulu's sassy little mouth may have just ruined her chances of doing a trio at this year's spring concert.
Mrs. Ballard's really mad at Lulu.
Why?
Because of the way it came out when Lulu was talking about the rest of us and their performance in comparison to everyone else. I would speak for myself, I took it the same way that Mrs. Ballard said it.
So wait, and then she apologized and then you're still saying this to me?
You didn't let me finish my comment.
Well, because I'm pissed off, that's why. You don't accept apologies from a 14-year-old?
I did accept her apology, Odessa. But, the problem is, there's a lot of enabling going on.
Somebody shuts you down and
You're
you can't
not
handle it.
shutting me down.
Yes, I am.
You're just so mad about getting called out for being wrong.
Ladies, I'm standing outside with Ms. Azure who's filling in for Principal Moonlight and I can hear every word you're saying.
I'm so upset, Mrs. Ballard.
I know, but Odessa, you know what? Lulu's 14 years old, you say she's always right, she's this she's that. She has a smart mouth on her. You need to dig your fingernails into her back and tell her to shut her mouth.
Okay, wait a minute. Did you not let us do our trio that got her to that point where she said something and apologized to you? You didn't just pull off our trio, enabling the three of us to perform at a spring concert because of her comment? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Then that's a shame. Shame on you.
Don't
and shame on all of
me.
you.
Don't
Lay
shame
your head
on
down
all
on
of
your
us.
pillow. You're gonna kick us off to the curb?
You don't walk into a choir room with a whole group of people and say, I was fabulous and you all weren't. It's ridiculous.
You're just punishing me and Lucy for something we didn't do.
Because I don't want you girls to follow in Lulu's footsteps. You know what? You don't need to be here, Odessa, if you're gonna be behaving this way and pick a fight with the other students, taking your problems out on them. You said 2 days ago that you want me to give you girls a trio. I did. If Lulu wouldn't have been saying things like that, you wouldn't have had your trio being taken away. She came in here, and had this snotty little attitude. And you. Back her up.
I don't think you guys have to put up with me much longer. I'll be gone. This would be it.
You're the one that's being shut down and you can't handle it.
Because of Lulu's bad mouth, and Odessa's bad behavior. Not only they serve an after-school detention today and tomorrow, they will lose their privilege of going to that choir concert. And Lucy's off the hook, but she's still lost their trio.